On to my Virgos. So you Virgos have the Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Then you have the Five of Pentacles, the Devil, all right, the Fool. Then you have the Empress, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay, so you Virgos already know there's some sort of mess that's going on between you and somebody else or a group of people. For some odd reason, you know, us Virgos, we're always in the mouths of other people about stuff we never even did, but they have to create a narrative. Here we go. So, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles represents this being a situation for you where what it is that you really, what's going on is that you have people who like you, but like I said before, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, this is people liking you, like you a lot. Problem though is that, just starting off here, the problem though is they're dysfunctional. You know, and the reason why I'm giving y'all this look is because this is some regular stuff. You know what I mean? They're dysfunctional. Dysfunctional. So even if they like you, are they actually ready to be in a relationship? No. They're dysfunctional. If they were to get into a relationship with you, you know what it is that they be doing? They be trying to torture you. Plain and simple. Regardless of what they look like. So the Five of Pentacles is that they know, again, the Five of Pentacles, they know that you would run for the hills. They know that. They know the Eight of Swords. They cannot approach you with this nonsense because Five of Pentacles, you gonna be out. You Virgos are gonna be out. Like, what? No way. I'm out. And the Devil and the Fool now represents this being a situation for you where the Devil is that they can't seem to really stop liking you. Because at the end of the day, most people like Virgos. But again, the problem is the respect factor. A lot of, people got a problem with being considerate. You know what I mean? Like having consideration for other people, you know? And sometimes they like to make it seem like that's weakness. When in actuality, consideration is what makes you quite literally a genius, because it's the ability to think ahead. You see how that works? Do you see, Virgo, how it is that when people want to talk about they are savage, I'm a savage. Yeah, you are a savage. You're a dummy. Yeah, you are a savage. Yep, you're right. Absolutely right. Because what consideration is the ability to think ahead. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, if I know that one of my family members may have a particular problem in the future, right? If I had consideration, right? Think about this. I'd be thinking to myself, you know, my family member's going to go ahead and have a problem with this. Why don't I X, Y, Z? Why don't I handle this before they even have this problem? What happens? So that if in the future, hopefully not, but in the future they have this problem, I can always go, oh, it's already been taken care of. So you see how that makes you a genius, because you already 4, 5, 10 steps ahead of other people as to where other people are 10 steps behind you. See how that works? But see, that's the catch-22, my dear Virgos. Not a lot of people want to have consideration anymore. But see, consideration is a part of compassion. So many people are caught up with, again, and don't worry, we're going to get to this, because this has something to do with this reading. I promise you that. But so many people are so caught up with not wanting to do anything good and wanting to be the rebel without a cause. I told y'all, I don't know if I said this to y'all specifically in Virgo readings, but I've made this quote before, and y'all could go look it up by who it was said by. Shout outs to the person who said it. But the person who said this said, all rebels are closeted aristocrats. You know what an aristocrat is? It's a king or queen. It's royalty. So all rebels are closet royalties. They're royal. But see, you got to be a rebel with a cause. Rebel without a cause means you're not a rebel. You see what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that so many people be fronting. They don't want to, they can't, they're not built for this. They don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's actually functional because they so busy getting caught up with the distractions of the nonsense. And this is, and I'm gonna have to make a video talking about that later on in the future. Why people who act like they hard, which are really extra soft, really hold on to grudges. We need to start talking about that, because you can't be hard and holding on to grudges. It just means by definition that you're soft. So, but the point that I'm trying to make here with this is that's how it is that people are with you. They know that they like you, but they know that they cannot approach you from the perspective of dysfunctionality. And what I mean when I say they is people who like you, who know you, they know that they can't do that. They know that. It's part of the reason why my love life is a no-go, because I'm starting to realize that a lot of people know that they can't approach me with that nonsense, and they can't approach you Virgos with the nonsense. And it's the truth. They can't approach y'all with that. You know, because again, how much time do people need to waste before they stop playing around? Whole generations came into existence, physical existence, and left because and didn't accomplish a whole lot because so many people were playing games, playing around. You so caught up with your emotional baggage that you're fighting to hold on to. I don't know why, but these people know that if they would have stepped to you like that, you would be out. And then the Empress and the Six of Swords represents, but they do want to come in, but they know that you're going to be on point and you're going to be really watching them and paying attention to see if they have these types of serious dysfunctions, and they know that you're not going to want to be with them. Because the Empress in this tarot deck is not a person that creates peace. It is a person that creates conflict for a particular reason. Why? Because it's a person that is very observant of themselves and what's going on. And this represents you Virgos, but the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords represents them. How it is that, even for the future tense, right? Because we could do this even for future people or people from the future coming in, right? That you will potentially meet. This is the same type of scenarios with a lot of you Virgos. A lot of you Virgos ain't got to take all of that. A lot of you Virgos shouldn't have to take all of that, especially if you're the type of Virgo where people blame you for nonsense. I got all kind of people who blame me for nonsense, stuff that doesn't, stuff that didn't even happen. This is how stupid, this is how stupid, this, in the West, in the so-called West Indies, like Trinidad, instead of saying stupid, we say stupid. That's how stupid people are. That, like, this is how stupid it is, to the point where like, people will stay with dysfunctions for their whole life, but act like they tough. You are not hard. You are the softest. You are the softest individual that I've ever met, because you know why? Because it comes down to Virgos. I'm not saying y'all are the softest. I'm talking about these people. These people are the softest individuals. But then they want to talk about how Virgo is sensitive. Virgo is sensitive. Let me explain something to you, because I'm a Virgo. Virgo is sensitive to a point, because yes, I've said this before in my videos. Does a Virgo experience pain? Absolutely they do. Of course, they are alive. Yes, absolutely they do. However, Virgos know how to, even through their extreme discomfort, look past the pain. But other people, oh my gosh, how long are they going to struggle with some stuff that they had to deal with when they was 4 or 5 years old? And yeah, that's messed up. Certain things didn't necessarily have to happen like that. It shouldn't have happened. Of course, yes, to their credit, it shouldn't have happened and they didn't deserve that. But come on, you in your 30s and 40s and 50s and you still holding on to some stuff that happened to you when you were 10. Hey, You got to let it go. Because you know what it looks like at a certain time? I'm gonna keep it a buck, Virgo. It looks pitiful after a certain time. It's like, hey, I got all kind of stuff that done happened to me. I done been essayed, if you catch my drift, touched, all of that type of. Do you see me holding on to? Don't hold on to any of it. Do I use it as lessons? Yes, I do. But I don't emotionally hold on to any of it. Or if I do, very little of it. And I know why I do what I do. And I'm doing it for a particular reason. So I can get to the point. I can get to the nitty gritty of something. But the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups represents this being a situation where a lot of you Virgos, again, they know that. These people know that. They know that if they come to you with the nonsense, you Virgos are going to be like, nah, I'm good. There's too many grown people who want to act stupid, and you Virgos know that. So to be honest with you, I'm just seeing how like a lot of you Virgos, honestly, come here, baby. I'm just seeing how a lot of you Virgos are just paying attention to just the type of people that come to you. And a lot of you are just the Empress, King of Cups, sticking to yourselves, staying by yourselves, not saying too much. That's exactly what's going on for me. Explain to me if it's going on for you in the comment section. Let me know. But let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Empress. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Devil, just so y'all can get into these people's heads just a little bit easier. You have the Sun, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles for the Devil, because we're clarifying that first. So the Sun is about, right, to clarify the Devil, the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. Again, they know that you've moved on. They know that, you know what I mean? Like, they know that you're not tripping out about your emotional, you know what I mean? Like, they know that you're not tripping about the things that happened to you in the past like that and moving forward. But the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, excuse me. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles represents this being a situation for you Virgos where they also know that, with this mentality that you have, it's probably not difficult for you to speak to other people. Which is very true, because trauma and baggage and dysfunctionality, it stops or it stunts the growth of your personality. I don't know if people knew that. That's why it is that you'll have a lot of socially awkward individuals, because they're going through some stuff that was traumatic for them that unfortunately they never learned how to get over. It's actually emotional immaturity. So let's clarify the Empress. So you have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, then you have the Death, and then you have the Four of Swords. So the Nine of Cups represents, again, your own confidence in yourself about not necessarily needing to be specifically in a relationship with someone who's dysfunctional. The Seven of Swords, the Death card, but also being in a particular situation where a lot of you need to also understand that what you've got going on as well is that you really want to just kind of stay clear from people who just have a lot of emotional baggage and who will give you a difficult time, because that's what it is that I do. If the person is giving me a difficult time, yeah, I'm out. I'm bouncing. I listen, I don't have the tolerance to deal with that type of, because what are they so upset for? And if they're that upset, go to the person that you upset about and deal with it that way, however you deal with it, right? Instead of trying to give me a difficult time and I ain't even do anything. And then you have the Four of Swords. Also, a lot of you Virgos are looking at, the kind of wounds, the emotional wounds that people have, and deciding whether or not they're even worthy, if they can even fix those wounds to even be worthy to be with you. Now we're now we're getting deeper into that. Now we're going to a place that's even deeper. So let's clarify the King of Cups now. That's my cat down there. You have the Six of Cups, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Swords. I was just saying to myself, I said, it's a good thing I didn't get the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Anyway, so to clarify the King of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, the Star. So again, people from the past, like I said before, thinking about how they like you. Because trust me, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, they like you. They like you. They like you romantically. But again, they know the minute they start up with that, they know you out. They know you Virgos are going to be like, listen. You know why? And you know the reason why? For any of the cross watchers, and you Virgos can tell me in the comment section if I'm lying, right? Because Virgo's been through all of that already. We already smashed that. We already been through all of that. Having to be, you know what I'm saying? Having to be the parent to people who are older than me because they're emotionally immature. Having to pick up after people emotionally. You know what I mean? Close people, friends and stuff like this who come into you asking you for personal help, but they don't actually listen to any of the counsel or the advice that you give them. All types of stupid stuff. So it's like that's what the reason why there's a lot of Virgos, whether it is that people know it or not, that's the reason why a lot of Virgos don't have a lot of offspring, if y'all knew that. I didn't know. Like, I don't know if y'all knew that. I don't know if you Virgos know that. I don't know if you cross watchers know that. But this is why a lot of Virgos don't have a lot of offspring, because we've already experienced what it feels like to be parent to you grown, you grown, immature individuals that we had to play parent to y'all and, you know, and baby y'all, and oh, you know, come on now, come on now. We've had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've had to experience all that stuff already. So people are like, well, why is it that Virgos are so irritable? Or why is it this? Because we've already experienced that. So we already know what we're getting. So by the time the person gets to you, a lot of people are gonna have to start thinking better. A lot of people are gonna have to start understanding that. Like, the first time that they try that, it's like, yo, I'm out. Like, I'm out. I can't. I'm not doing it anymore because of the different price tags, and they know that. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords represents. They know that you Virgos would bounce, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords represents you Virgos don't want to deal with any of that. It's too many people at the age of 18 and older who act like they don't know how to clean up after themselves, not just physically with like socks laying around, but also emotionally. Some stuff that happened to you in the past, and now you taking it out on a person who isn't doing anything to you, and you don't even have any reason to even think that the person is running game on you, but you still thinking that the person is running game on you. And this is the delusion. But you understand what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Y'all are in the same bag with Aquarius, where some people don't let us go. I don't know where this is gonna go, Virgo, me being a Virgo myself, but I know I'm gonna be good. Holla at y'all. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. I have 6,680 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.